Hopefully this time good, and welcome to Retroverse Corruption, where we are dealing with technical corruption.
Huh, I might need to reset my clock. Weird. Seems to be off.
For those who are hearing, the sound in the background should be Sirenscape, a wonderful site that allows you to basically have tons of royalty-free audio that you can use whenever you want, as long as you shout them out, which the link is above X's head, and give them a little plug at the beginning like I'm doing now. It's about 12-ish a month for everything they have, which is all the fantasy, sci-fi, and board games. And you get everything they currently have and in the future. I've been using a lot in our Waterdeep game on Sundays, and it works well there, so I'm testing it out with the different sci-fi packs. Still working on a full retro playlist, which is a very interesting thing where you create a playlist for each game. So check them out. And I think other than the fact that just saying bear with us for what technical difficulties might pop up. Yes, I am digitized because I am the digitized. A lot of people are being digitized.
Just gonna have to bear with it.
Other than that, let's get to the game as best we can. Let's bear with it, yeah.
I turn into a bear.
Okay,
I set the bear on fire.
Sorry. So, yeah, so hopefully we can get something going. I'm thinking if I minimize my window better, I can possibly.
Do you have anything else open?
Yeah, I minimized everything and closed everything down. So it's about as best as this old computer of mine is going to do at the Wi-Fi. There's a possibility that one of the people living with us is playing some sort of online game draining our breath, because he is a hardcore gamer too. But other than that, let's try to get the party started, shall we?
Apparently they just got kicked from the game.
Yeah, right when you said, let's get this party started, like halfway through the sentence, at that part of the sentence, it just immediately cleared up.
Well, hopefully that's a good sign then. Somebody apparently brought a De-Fragger in. Retroverse humor, we love it. Last we left all of you, I think you had gone back to town after going and causing a little bit of ruckus in Lexor Prime and rescuing individual. Yes, that is correct, right? And I think one of you almost died to a Magic the Gathering version of a Manticore called a Manticore Ripper. Or Heart Ripper, I think it was.
True to its name. It was quite true to its name.
Yeah. They're so scary that it made Gurk, who was a camel, poop himself. So, where we begin today, all of you had like the night before, you did your stuff that you normally do, go to bed and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You all wake up the next morning at the place. Even those of you who don't regularly stay there are awake in a bed next to somebody in the main group. Who, it doesn't matter. You can pick somebody if you want. And all of you are like, all of you are like wide awake, like fully rested. You don't want to go back to bed. You're like, wow, that must have been the best night's sleep ever. Even those of you who aren't morning people are like, I feel amazing. And you smell throughout the house this wonderful smell of like bacon and eggs and pancakes and poutine and all the breakfast foods.
So, what do I have to roll to recognize illusions?
It's not an illusion. It is straight up the smell of breakfast foods.
Mm.
Well, if you're saying everybody has to be sleeping in somebody else's bed, then Gurk...
You have your own bed, right, in the basement next to the garbage?
Gurk's bed is the garbage that is right next to the kitchen, right where everything's being cooked.
That is considered a bed, so that's...
Why do we have garbage next to the kitchen?
I mean,
Gurk is there. I mean,
The garbage
we have garbage wherever Gurk is.
I keep telling you, plastic is the best insulation.
Indeed, Gurk. So, what are y'all doing?
Gruck's like,
Immediately get into my Henshin uniform before anyone sees me. Onyx is probably in the room with Sol, and she stretches. Not really fully awake. Like, she just like she Kat thinks said you're this. fully awake, Hera.
Yeah, no, she's fully awake, but like she has her eyes still closed because she thinks she's still dreaming at this point. You know, this beautiful smell of very wonderful food, that has to be a dream. Can't be real. So she just wants to, like, she knows she's awake, but she wants to believe for a few more moments that she's actually still in this nice dream. Like she's in that weird state in between.
All right, and after donning her Henshin uniform, she's gonna go head to the kitchen.
the second any food is visible, Gruck will try to take it quickly before anyone else can.
So as Grok rounds and around the corner, since you're the first one, you look and you don't see. Well, you think it should be your kitchen, but it doesn't look like the kitchen you guys have. It is nice, clean, fancier. The stuff is like it's got a large table that could sit all of you comfortably. Basically, with the bowler cap, like multiple piece, like 3-4 piece suit, lots of small little golden chains and stuff throughout it. And he's just sitting there reading a paper. He's got like short gray hair and a really nicely trimmed beard going on. And he just sees over. He's like, "About time you're here. Come sit, eat."
Well, Gruck's on the table sitting, eating.
Demona is going to look around to see what room she's in. Say, Stroh's church. Sorry, can't pronounce that right. Basically, what the hell? And then try and figure out how she got there.
I'm going towards the food smells.
As all dogs do.
Yeah, I don't even notice if I'm in a different room or not.
So when you get to the kitchen, you see the same scene, and he's just like, "Oh, another one. Yes, sit, eat."
Onyx is following Sol, but unlike Sol, who got her in her Henshin uniform and everything, Sol is just wearing a pair of boxers and a single fingerless glove. You make it also sound like Sol took like 20 minutes to get dressed, and literally it's like an action, like a bonus action or action to get dressed in her uniform. Yeah, it takes longer for Onyx, and she does not expect that there's anyone down there, so or anyone she would care to see her like this. So she basically walks down into the kitchen half naked or naked, depending on who you ask, I guess.
So yeah, the guy sitting on the table was just like, "Hey." It's like, "I think we're waiting on 1 or 2 more people."
Onyx sits down and starts munching.
We don't recognize this person at all.
None of you've seen this guy before, but he seems to just be sitting there, and he seems to know you.
Yeah, Sol refuses to sit down. She's just staring at this guy like.
Gruck does the classic thing they do in movies where, like, you're not going to eat the food on your plate. And he, like, leans over and he's like, "Hey, are you going to eat that?" And before you even answer, he eats it.
Wow, it's like that 5-year-old that lives with us at the moment.
Well, I mean, the 5-year-old is 2 years older than Gruck.
The guy's like, where are your friends at?
I don't know, somewhere.
Who are you?
You know who I am. Barkley, go. Grok, go get those.
I couldn't hear you over stomping or whatever that was.
I have no idea what that was. Was that from my Sirenscape, maybe?
I don't know. Anyway, what did you actually say? I'm sorry.
Okay. You're sitting there. He's like, Barkley. Grok, go get the other person.
He grabs Gurk grabs as much food as he can, and he hops down off the table and goes and finds everybody else.
I do think Gurk's a little short to be a basketball player. So.
He could jump, right?
What?
He's got mad hops.
Yeah. I'm surprised the Trogs, I don't think, actually have a superior jumping skill.
Nope, they don't.
Yeah, that's a wasted opportunity. Just like the poison dart out the butt. They need those.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe one day it'll be a sub race for you, Jeff.
It's a joke when I was talking to Chris about it. I was like, everyone wants a poison troll. And it's like, yeah, but you need to have it shoot the poison out the butt just to be weird. Because everything else about the trolls are weird. Yeah. I thought it was.
No, it should be like a mouth dart projectile.
I don't know. Butt dart sounds a lot more fun now.
You can just spit poison like a Yonti.
Anyway,
so does Gurk go and try to retrieve the others?
Yeah, he goes over to everyone's door and he just like slams on the door as a knock, and he says, "Hey, apparently the Colonel is here giving us chicken this morning," and goes downstairs. He doesn't even see if they wake up or anything. He just knocks on their door and tells them that and leaves.
Can
you didn't try and open a door?
Can I sense if he's corrupted?
You sense 0 corruption from this fella, which is not normal.
That's a first.
Now, even the food's not pinging corruption. Incidentally, it tastes a little bit better than food you're used to. A little less spicy.
It's a contradiction. I'm just going to eat and wait for everyone else to show up then. He doesn't seem like he's going to talk.
I use jazz hands so that way I can eat the food without needing the somatic component while talking to people.
So I'm just going to, after seeing Gurk bash down the door, just going to make a head movement for Alt to follow and basically just follow the frog.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's that tuba thing.
One day I will grow tired of my hunting.
No, you
That's
won't.
a lie. You won't.
It's not that day. And one day I'll learn to pronounce it properly, too. Again, 2 days.
You won't. We have such great faith in him, don't we?
Unshakable.
Yes, you're realizing that all my characters have trouble with names. Not because it's a character trait, I give them all. It's a Kevin trait.
Yeah, no, I know this already. That's from our 2E game, Kev. I already know.
So, as you all show up, and like I said, big feast, big table. Person's like, "Oh, you're all finally here eating. Okay, good. You are running late for the mission. So eat up so we can go."
What mission?
The mission we've been talking about for a while.
I wasn't told about any mission. What?
This is new information.
You hear gurgling noises as the Trog tries to talk with his mouth full.
Someone's just like, "Oh dear. Oops. Sorry. I thought I was talking to the other group of you.
What other group of us?
What? Is there a window in this room? I want to look out the window.
Look out the window. You see that same guy that just keeps walking. You think he's the one that the mattress fell on a couple days ago?
Mm-hmm.
He's got
It wasn't just the mattress,
You
it
mean-
was the whole bed.
Is this that orc?
You mean the guy Onyx bedded?
Yeah. He's just like,
Is this that orc that I used the heart containers fill on?
no, it's a different guy. That guy is, yeah.
Okay.
Like, well. Oh, dang nabbit. That's not me, that is the fact.
I currently imagine the guy still carrying the bed with him, like the kind of crabs that have their houses, that the migration crabs.
The hermit crabs?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Hermit crabs, that's the name there. Yeah, like a hermit crab, he's still having the bed with him and carrying it with him. Yes.
Good thing.
So it looks like we're still in Del Diablo outside.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
He's like, well, I'll explain to you later what you would know now if to now was the later. Sometimes I do that. So much going on my mind at the moment.
Tomo just stops
I
and
need you
goes,
to retrieve
"What?"
something for me. You've already agreed to it in the future, so therefore your past selves also agreed to it. Good, we got that understanding.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure that's how time traveling works, yeah.
I follow.
Yes.
What are we getting paid for this?
But the future.
Hey, I don't have to have that money.
Well, I trust my future self, and you're totally not a crazy person.
Yeah, I like you.
Don't trust my future self. I don't trust my past self. I don't even trust my present self, so...
I don't trust this guy. He's not corrupted at all.
Well,
Kev, Aya is begging you in the chat to not.
well, if I ever meet the past Gurk, I'll definitely eat.
Yeah, not this time around, buddy. Anyway. Yes, I need you to retrieve something for me. It's, in a, how should we describe? I think people nowadays might call it a dungeon. I believe that's the common vernacular now. It's only a couple, stories deep, or thin verta stories. Tales? Anyway. Yes, it's just not that far down. Just have to go through, kill some guardians, and retrieve a box at the bottom for me. Sounds good? Yes, like I said, already agreed.
What's in it for us?
Oh,
Well, you
I'm...
don't really have much of a choice.
Why?
Because you have debts that, I believe here the debt will make it to where you have to work for the debt holder, and I'm owed a debt from someone who you work for, whose debt is owed to them, but they owe a debt too. Therefore, my debt overrides their debt to make your debt my debt.
I don't.
Fuck capitalism.
Do you have any evidence that proves this? Any sort of documents?
Oh my.
I like documents.
You could try not to do it and suffer the consequences, or I can just pull out this paper here that says, do what I say. And it just straight up says, do what he said.
Well, I can't read that. That seems pretty legit.
Demona's gonna step away for a moment and try and call the gentleman.
A few moments later, it's like, yes? How did you get this number?
Errand boy gave.
Damn, gotta tell him to stop getting my private number. So what's up?
Person here thinks he has debt you owe. Wants us to run the mission for him.
Well, seems peculiar. I don't remember that, but if his debt's high, he should have a coin if it's true. It would be marked with whoever is allowing him to override the debt. So if he has that, you're screwed. Otherwise, ignore the kid and probably shank his ass.
Understood. Turn around, ask the guy for the coin.
It's like, coin. Oh, you guys in your monies. Pulls out a bag. It's like, let's see, platinum. Gold. Oh, here. One of the marker coins for your debts.
Do we recognize the marker on the coin?
He shows it to you, and it looks very old and looks legit from what you guys can tell, but you've never really seen these much before because, as far as you know, the gentleman had your debt and you've never actually had to trade it or borrow before.
You know, for funsies, can I roll an insight check on this guy?
You can.
For funsies. I'm not proficient.
Oh, I thought you were just being fun.
Who are you anyway?
Dirty 20, regardless of whatever.
He seems up and up, if a bit peculiar.
Investigation roll on the coin.
You can roll.
My new dice tray, it loves me. That is a dirty 20.
All right, now 2 dirty 20s in a row. That's kind of dirty.
Corrupted, one might say.
Yeah, so you're looking at it, just no, don't restart.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay, are you alright? Are you alright?
I'm good.
That was
popped on my side. You want to restart now? It's like, no.
Yeah, because that's a very real Windows problem. That's why I'm like, oh no.
Hey,
Sorry.
how many times have had that happen to me before?
It's just in character, there's just the evil demon lord named Windows. And it makes you restart life over and over again.
Yes.
Ooh, we gotta give that to Chris for some sort of monster or something that makes you restart the combat whenever it's about to die and something like that. Yeah.
You should.
So in other words,
The
there's a
Warlock patron. Yeah, patron.
A new error idea. But anyway.
Anyway, so you're looking at it, and the name on it, it says Messiah, and on the back where they have years, just has a 1.
Okay.
Onyx looks at
It's
him
pretty
and asks.
old.
Onyx looks at him and says, "So who are you anyway?"
I've already explained my name to you in the future, so you're good to go. You already know it. When you first meet.
Explained it in the past.
What?
But if you explain it now in the past, then you don't need to explain it in the future. Thus, the same amount of time that you would spend explaining it would be still used. But now it's taking even longer because we have to explain that to you right now. Instead of you just telling us the name right
How
now.
many times did we ask you in the future?
Well, you see, you asked me, and I told you everything the first time we met. Unfortunately, this is like the 3rd time we've met, which has now become the 1st time because I was off a couple days.
Let's speed this up.
So
Either explain now or leave.
So technically, then you just said this is the first time, so you do explain it to us now, yes?
I explained it during the real first time when we truly first time we met.
Well, how about this? You just tell us a name or something, so I don't have to refer
you can call
to
me
you
Jim.
as Jim. Okay, I can work with Jim. Jim is fine. I'm Onyx.
Yes.
So, on
Onyx,
this,
Tomo.
I like him
what
already.
you're saying is, there's a plant in.
You like hit you took off the space bar right as you were ending that sentence.
I said so. So there's a plant in there, maybe.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's get
Before I
going.
can bring my bike.
Where
I
is it?
assume my bike's been delivered.
Your what?
The bike I asked for in last time.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Well,
I was
Thing
confused.
we made the garage for.
Yeah.
well, if you're going to see Jim, so if you're going to see the future us, think of the future me for not eating past me, because I know I like to eat my past self, but not my future self.
Oh, the one time when you guys met your past and future selves, you did try to eat your past self. it didn't end too well, my friend. You ended up becoming a skeletal guy in another timeline. It's really weird.
I hope he didn't have hair. That'd be weird.
No, big actually. Yeah.
What's wrong with hair?
Well, I mean, I'd be a skeleton. Why would I need hair?
You be careful
Well,
about telling us about the future.
You won't have skin, so it'd be harder to control your temperature without some sort of hair.
Why would I need temperature? I'm a skeleton.
If you still freeze, it will still shatter if you get below a certain.
Well, I'd be vulnerable to shattering regardless as a skeleton.
Where is this place that you think we're going? Is it close?
Oh,
I like you. I like you, Jim.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we
I
know
like
we
you
can
too,
trust him.
You're a nice fellow. It is essentially let's see, what's it called now?
Is it that one I heard called a gun, John?
Well, I think that's the new that's the modern term for it. We called them hellholes back in the day because But it is. Do you guys There's something called a rift here, like this big thing in the sky.
Just point at it. Isn't it like taking up the entire sky?
Yeah, it's pretty huge in the sky. It's like, oh, good. I wasn't sure if you had noticed.
Yeah, we got floors and stuff too.
Yes. Below it in the ground, essentially right near the central location of Del Diablo, it is under there.
Wait, I think I stepped there once. Interesting.
Possibly. There's a lot of business and trade around that area. But
Scotty, just a note. On the stream, it's showing you offline right now.
Is it? That is not good.
Both on Harry's and mine, at least. The thing is on your Patreon page.
Yeah, yeah, I'm showing red on OBS. It's recording us right now, currently, but it dropped like all the frames, so yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Twitch.
Technical difficulties, the session.
I even turned down the quality so the stream wouldn't be as taxing on my computer.
Well.
So Jim, how did you get here without being corrupted?
Corruption takes time.
Would you like some? We can give you some.
No, thank you.
It'll make it better.
For most, yes. For some, maybe not. But I'm good either way.
All right. Maybe when we.
I'm gonna side with him on this one.
But you see, the thing with corruption is it takes time. That won't affect me. So.
All right, let's just get going to this thing, because
let's go to the big hole in the ground.
It's too much. It's too early.
Yeah, I trust this gym guy about as far as I can throw him.
Okay, to be fair, that's pretty far.
That is very far.
Yeah,
that's a joke.
We all got it.
As everyone explains it. Good.
Anyways.
He gets up, he's like I said, enjoy the food. Once you're done, just let me know. As you look over at Rock.
I'll ask him for his number to put it in Demona's phone.
Oh yeah, phones.
Okay, I'm gonna have to restart this, so give me a sec.
Jim, you didn't actually say what we were doing there, just that we were going into the dungeon.
Well, I mean...
Retrieve a chest or box or something.
Hang on, guys.
I mean, like the recording itself, so... How long? Let's give it just a sec. No dropped frames. My CPU isn't spiking. Okay. I think for now, we're back. For now.
Oh!
I switched...
Yep, it's showing up. It's showing up on ours, so...
For some reason... Okay, so for those at home, if anyone even cares, it was set, for some reason, into a different time zone Twitch server.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
What the hell? Is that to auto, or...?
No, like, I remember setting it to East Coast, and it had it out in, not West Coast, the time zone right before West Coast.
Mountain?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay,
Corruption.
But now we're on a different Twitch server, I guess. We're in host out. One that's closer, hopefully.
Hopefully it doesn't shit out.
Right. For the audience who are back, sticking with us and everything, we do apologize for more technical difficulties.
Yes, thank you for being with us.
Kev broke the game so hard, he broke the stream.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Huh? What? What already at the dungeon? Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, so as you guys get up, the guys following lead you to the door. He's like, and welcome. As you step out into the plaza that he was telling you need to go to, he's like, have fun storming the dungeon.
Storm? Looks up at the sky. Is there a storm coming?
No, I believe storming is also a term that used to be used back when they had like castles and fortifications, and people used to, attack them and stuff.
You see it?
Love
sorry.
to storm an actual castle. I think that would be a lot of fun.
I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I was just going to say you see a slight crackle of electricity around Demona for a brief moment.
Ooh, ozone.
Smells good.
All right, let's go before Onyx punches things or remember she doesn't have a t-shirt.
Oh wait, there was something. Onyx runs back in. Comes out a few moments later. She now has a shirt on and one sock. And also, she seemed to have like changed pants. They're a little bit longer, but not much.
So you're wearing longer pants, a shirt, one sock, and a glove?
Yes.
Probably on opposite sides too.
Yes, but as she runs out, like she notices like the sock isn't really doing much, so she just pulls the sock off and throws it back into the house, more or less. To check if I hit.
You
roll to attack the door.
You're still.
Well, I guess I missed my table basically, so I guess she misses the sock.
You're still wearing more than Gurk.
Yeah.
Disturbing thought.
Yeah.
She still has the glove though.
Glove is important.
Well, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Saul jumps into the front seat to drive to make sure Onyx is not. Oh, were they there already?
When you went through the front door, you basically went to essentially the center of the city.
Oh God! This is
a lot of portals.
This is gonna be the death of me for the second time.
So is the portal still open with the Colonel still standing there?
It is until we close the door. It's like, have fun.
Yeah. So can I turn around and grab his attention, or is the door already closed?
So you're just like, hey, he's like, yes.
Demona's gonna step over to him. Do you have item for return trip?
He's like, hand you bus fare.
Perfect. Let's go.
Well, how much more money do I have?
Bus fare is about $1.65, so probably like a silver and like 6 copper.
I'll take it.
Better than nothing.
I will take up the back and words, brain, Jesus. Take position in the back and follow the group through.
So, as you are walking out, like I said, you're in the center of the city, but you're actually in an area that's a bit run down, which for the center of the city is a little unusual. The sky sometimes darkens as you see the flying black ships that kind of like are stationed around the center of the city for protection fly by. And as you walk forward, you actually see a small stone structure, almost like an older tomb or maybe a old like a hut of some sort, like really ancient, just kind of in the middle of a side street. Kind of how the it's not normal even for a Del Diablo having this kind of structure in the middle of such advanced architecture and everything.
Any people around?
No one quite close, though. You do hear some people walking by, like probably 5 or 6 meters up the street where it's more busy.
Nobody around the hut.
Nope.
Any signs, like a big sign up front, in front of it, saying what it is?
You don't see any signs up front, though. A closer inspection, you do see a couple broken displays and signs just laying around.
I'm gonna go up to the hut then and look inside. Is it just a doorway?
Yeah, it's kind of like I said, the square kind of thing, and as you look in, there's steps leading down.
I guess this is the entrance.
Onyx kicks in the door.
Kicks in the non-existent door.
Kicked me.
Oh, I thought there was a door actually.
Yeah, it's just it's an opening that goes down. So like I said, someone's standing there, so you just kick them out of the way.
She pantomimes kicking a door open.
Then she walks down.
Hold on. Runs over, grabs a piece of wood laying on the ground, puts it up there.
She would 100% do that, Hera. Don't deny it.
It's a
I don't have
performance check,
dark
right?
All right, who should lead then? Probably
Onyx,
someone
obviously.
All right.
I'll go second.
I'll go in the middle.
So I'll follow behind Tomo and in front of Demona or wherever.
Sounds good.
Is it dark enough that we need light? Because I don't think I have dark vision.
Probably need a light source if you don't have dark.
I mean, here, I can help this.
Hang on. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Question. Are you willing?
I'm willing to whatever you're about to do.
She'll cast light on you.
Sweet.
Damn it! You beat me to it. Oh well.
Gurk pulls out a very pathetic, very dead-looking piece of mistletoe, and he twirls it around his hand, and 10 berries appear in his hand. And he says, "Might need snacks for the trip." He does not eat them right away, though.
One fills a person for a day. How many did you have, Grok? 40.
He just uses all his extra spell slots on Goodberry.
Yeah, totally.
Believable.
Onyx leads the way for a few steps, then notices how dark it gets, turns around, is like, "Can somebody help me out here?"
It's a big glowing
can't
dog
see
behind
shit.
you.
There is a big glowing dog right behind you.
Hey, I thought one of you had laser eye flashlights.
That would be Tomo, and she's got shades on.
Onyx is
She's wearing a
super
sunglass.
well equipped because she took nothing but the cloth on the back with her.
At a beat on it.
So you're all like, "We need some light and stuff." And Tomo's just like, "Don't look at me."
I mean, hey, Onyx, if you want, I can also light you up.
Cast it on my shirt.
She'll cast it on the shirt.
Yes, perfect. And then Onyx moves on.
So as you
A glowing t-shirt contest, not a wet t-shirt contest.
We
go
know.
down about 30 yards or 30 meters or so down to the basement area. Well, not basement area, but it goes about next 3 meters down. And you come into a large hexagonal chamber. And there's different glyphs and pictographs and some writing on the walls and stuff. And there are 3 doors. Essentially, as you step down, it's left, right, forward. Classic situation.
Do I sense any corrupted creatures within 60 feet from here? Aside from us?
Let's see. Within 60 feet, you do detect a couple creatures as you see a couple of rats in the corner doing rat things.
Okay.
What materials is this place made of? Is it like a medieval stone dungeon? Or
Older. Probably Bronze Age tech, maybe a bit older than that.
so a cave?
So what's the floor made of?
Lava.
Woo!
Stone.
Demona just
Everyone right on
wades
top of-
in.
Demona's like, why is everybody screaming? Whatever.
We're not sinking too much. It's so viscous. So dense.
I use levitate to carry the entire fucking party like I have been from episode 1.
Ooh, you are the party mom at this point. So
Yes.
Yeah.
I take
So
offense to that statement.
It was just a joke.
yeah, it's pretty Stone Age-ish, like Neolithic, Bronze Age kind of. I think it was Neolithic Bronze. Was there copper before that?
Nope.
Okay, yeah. So, see, I'm trying to remember my prehistory.
So you said there's like symbols and stuff around. Do we recognize them?
Nope.
Old.
Old as balls.
So it's not as old as the Stone Age then, because the Stone Age they just invented the wheel, but not the ball yet. Sorry, being a smartass. Please continue.
isn't that what the whole point of us being here is? Just we're the smartass crew, and they're the other one's the nice crew.
Anybody else see a box?
I don't. I see 3 doors.
Okay. Gurk just walks to the middle one.
Yeah, I was about to say Grug's probably going to run down one.
I start knocking on the door, like just tapping it in different spots. Acting like there's something that's going to happen if I open it. But I don't open it.
Demona's going to turn and look at everybody. The obvious question's got to be asked. Split up or stay together?
Yeah, let's stay together.
For now.
Onyx looks at Gurk and is... Are you trying to knock? Do you think someone will answer?
Well, if someone does, we might be in trouble, or they might be a friend. Or there might be a trap that activates. I'm just seeing if there's any hollow spots in the door.
Should I knock?
Can I roll perception check to try to check
Can
for
you cast
traps?
that spell, Onyx?
Sure.
I doubt it. I'm just being a character. He's just being cautious. 14.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's trap free.
I'm going to walk up and try to open it then.
All right. You open it, it's like, and it's a 70-foot corridor. Like rough-hewn rock. It looks like it's been worked, but it's still, it's like the pyramids. They're worked, but they're still limestone kind of thing.
Are there any clear paths on the ground and stuff where these rats are able to go through?
For the rats, it looks like the rats probably came in from the way you kind of came in.
Okay.
Do you want to check the other doors first or just go this way?
Well, it'll just go
We
this
probably
way.
should check. We probably should check all 3. Why not?
Wouldn't hurt to have an idea going down the corridors. One may be caved in, and the other one may be
Room
a
full of
dam.
treasure?
And one might just have a staircase that goes right down to the box. And we just missed it the whole time.
I hate to agree with that, but he's not wrong.
Doubt it will be that easy. We still have to find these guardians. I think we will find the box before we find the guardians.
He said they were
Probably
optional.
Knowing our
Lucky.
luck, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Gurk opens up the door on the right.
All right. You see a 70-foot corridor.
Door on the left?
70-foot corridor.
They're all
3.
parallel?
Yep, one goes this way and the other 2. Well,
Oh, perpendicular. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, we should go
T-junction.
straight, because Onyx has trouble doing that. So let's go right.
Well, Gurk's currently at the left door, so he goes into the center door since that is at his right. Sorry, I'm being a real smartass tonight. All right, so to the right then?
Everyone follow Grok.
Wait, why? You never follow me.
I mean, you can trigger all the traps.
Yeah, you
Follow
usually
you.
go
That
ahead.
means you're now the team leader and command respect from them.
Sorry.
Oh, then I should eat the weakest one to show my dominance then.
So
You in
who
the
was the
past?
weakest one?
That's how the Trogs work.
So who is the weakest one?
I don't know. Fight to the death. Go.
Out of character, who's in favor of fireballing Gurk now?
Also, I'm not sure how my race isn't extinct.
Yeah, that's a.
A lot of luck and a lot of breeding.
Magic
Treating that question a lot too.
Yeah, meanwhile in the sky, you know, like the metaphorical like gods in the clouds, and it's Kevin, Kat, Chris, and they're all like, yeah, I don't know either. And US is like painting the cloud in.
Making a happy little
I
cloud.
imagine just like the in-universe gods being like, oh yeah, let's add these Gruks in. It's gonna be fun, and let's just keep them alive because it's fun. Hey, that's also the out-of-universe gods, I guess.
All right, well, Gurk
Well,
moves
let's go
forward
around.
then.
middle first.
Mm.
It might link up.
I believe we were going down the right. We went in the right doorway.
No.
Yes, Saul said right.
Saul said
Saul said
right. Gurk took it as his
Oh.
right, which was
No.
the middle door.
No, I was being a smartass. I'm actually taking the right. I'm sorry.
Oh,
For the
okay,
confusion.
then, yeah.
I mean, my reasoning was 100% made as a joke, so.
At this point, it's more reasoning, and it actually gets us moving, so.
Let's go down the right. I'll go first.
No. I'm going first.
If
Yeah.
Grok is going first,
We're such a good team, aren't we?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, we
that's
are.
The three stooges going through a doorway.
Onyx has 5 gold. Grok is the first to step into a trap.
I bet that Onyx is gonna be the one to push him into
Well,
the trap.
you know what? I'm gonna bet that I'm gonna be the first one to go into the trap too, since I'll be the one in the front.
Can't lose that
Let's
bet.
get moving.
Gambling's evil.
Stop arguing. Get moving.
Okay.
Agreed.
Talk.
Grug hops forward, consciously, at a half hop.
Onyx follows.
At a half hop too?
Yep.
Can Grug
Nope,
see in the dark
she's
or does
walking.
he light nearby?
I would say
Motion detection going off.
we are currently live. I'm pretty sure. If you go ahead, you're the.
Okay. Yeah, so apparently Twitch itself is having issues with their servers today. It's not on Scott's end. He is doing great on his end. So if we drop out, sorry, we can't control Twitch, but we will record and post. We will have it up on Scotty's YouTube channel with all the other amazing stuff.
Fun fact: my YouTube channel is at the bottom right of the overlay, so you just look up Scotty Hood, and it should be the first thing that pops up. That or an old grandpa talking about cars. Because I have seen a guy that's like, "Yeah, this silver Toyota's hood on this car is really nice."
I mean, that also might be interesting, but I believe his channel was far more interesting. Yeah, with the
Cheers.
hmm
All right, we're continuing.
What were we doing?
There
You
was
had
that
just
guardian.
closed
So-
the door, and there's the guardian who said you either have to battle or answer my question.
Oh, right. And then I was like, can we just pause for just like 10 minutes? I was going to cast a spell that might really help, if we need it.
What spell?
I was going to make things explode.
Always fun.
I'm good. I'm good for that.
Okay. He starts doing some like Grandpa Kai from Dragon Ball Z, where he's like dancing in a circle around the 10 good berries he has. For 10 minutes.
This should be good.
This is not ritual cast, by the way. It just takes 10 minutes.
What are you doing, Grok?
I'm going to make it explode eventually. Not here, of course. I mean, make it so it can explode.
Take good berries from Grok again.
No, these ones are fine, and I hand you 9 of the 10.
All right.
Actually, wait, no, I'm kind of hungry, and I take 5 of them.
You know, I just thought about it. If we got teleported here right from our house, and I was asleep before this and didn't have time to get changed, I'm probably just walking around in like my leather bikini top and like panties. What the hell?
Nice.
I mean, you can always transform.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
know.
you're even less
Time to
stressed
get dressed
than
before we leave.
Onyx.
Like-
unless Demona and I were in the garage.
Hey, it's the garage. We made it while drunk.
Onyx, by the
Clearly
way,
the best.
Onyx
It's
sends
gotta-
the good berries to Cyberus.
There
All right,
are
great. I'll hold on to it.
there are 4 of them.
It's got a working bar, cuts back, and it's just like a couple of pieces of plywood and like a faucet that's just dripping.
No, it's just literally a bar. That's it. That's what we put our drinks on.
Okay. Wow, that 10 minutes went by fast. There it is. And there we go.
Dang.
It's only 10 minutes. Sometimes it just goes really fast. And sometimes
Yeah.
it takes forever.
All right.
Relevance.
All right, well, let's go.
He starts handling it very carefully.
So you open the door, and you see the Guardian Knight flying up again with its flail. It's like, you can either answer my question or battle me to proceed forward.
Wait, are you made of metal?
What's your question?
Is it questions 3 or just question?
Just a question. And no, I am not made of metal, though my armor is metal-ish.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. My question is, how long was the War of Corruption?
We should celebrate. I don't know whose background that was, but I heard something about celebrate. Anyway, so
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do
What
we
do you
know
do? You guys know?
what he's referring?
Hang on.
I say, should we make a roll for this, Kev?
Should we
about to
just
say-
look in the player document or the world guide that you sent us?
History. Roll for history check.
What's your modifier?
Intelligence +3.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it.
Ah,
Oh, that means I definitely won't get it then.
Let me.
I think I have a riddle type answer we could use. We could just say it's not over yet.
Ivy League college got me nowhere.
What happens if we answer wrong?
Then you may not pass.
then we kill him.
And
We
we
can still
fight.
battle you then, right?
That would be an option.
Pass to
All right, let's
what? What's over there?
Hmm?
What are you guarding?
The door to the next chamber.
I see.
That-
You answered my question.
The living.
Hmm.
I believe the answer is nothing, for the war never happened.
That is incorrect.
Oh, I tried.
You may come back at a later time if you ever learn the answer.
The war is still going on. Is that the answer?
No, that is not the answer either.
Out of character, all for starting combat.
300 years.
Yeah.
I don't know, it sounds like a nice number for a walk to go on.
And the creature's just like, that is correct.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Just walk ahead.
I'm not making that up. I have it in my backstory and everything. You guessed it.
Incredible.
It was it was actually the first number that popped in my head too.
Just imagine this war happening, and they're like, it's like been 299 years, and they're like, no, we got to keep this war going for at least one more year, and then it's exactly
A nice
300.
round number.
Yeah.
Some people just switched in the my
Yep.
windows.
Yeah.
Somehow,
Apologies.
somehow,
My internet shit out there randomly, so
I'm sorry.
somehow it did not affect my hand. So
Let's proceed.
that's a first.
Oh, that wasn't from the song I like so much. Darn.
Yeah, Gurk just hops ahead very carefully, just holding this one berry that seems to be shaking a little bit.
Onyx seems very surprised that her answer was correct. No,
Demona's-
Kev, I did not look it up. I did not look her up. She's.
I can confirm.
Demona's just going to walk behind the party, just shaking her head slightly, but moving along nonetheless.
We fail upwards.
Mom is disappointed.
That's
Demona's like, I want to kill someone. Come on.
that's a straight up like Fallout luck. You just rolled a luck and you succeeded.
Yeah.
That was a nat 20.
Yep.
Anyway, so hop into the next room.
Yes.
Next room.
Before we leave, like Onyx turns to the guy. If we later want, like if we're done and hear everything, can we still come back and fight you?
I mean, I guess you could.
Okay, cool. See you later. See you later.
Weird people.
Great! The fucking armored air elemental is calling us weird people.
I mean, is it wrong?
I mean, it's
No,
underwater
but the fact that he
weird,
calls
so-
us out on it.
Wait, are you assuming that because it's weird to you, that doesn't mean that we're not equally weird to it on its own form of matter?
It's true.
Stop being philosophical, Gurk.
Maybe he's.
I can't help it, I'm a druid.
Also true.
All right, anyways, moving on.
What is form, really?
What's through the archway?
Right, you go through the next one, and you feel this intense heat beating onto you all
Ooh, that's nice.
as you see a onyx path leading to a similar setup, but it's covered in magma, and you see a similar creature, except it's made of fire, with two large scimitars and bronze armor.
Demona steps to the
It's like,
front.
either answer my question or battle, and then you may proceed forward.
What is your...
What is
300 years.
That is not an answer to the question, which I had not asked you. If this was a game show, you would have lost points.
Oh my
You
god.
get points?
No.
You're like an ancient guardian. How do you know about game shows?
George Washington.
You have TV down here.
Oh my god.
What's the question?
Let him ask the fucking question.
How many signatories were on the treaty?
Well, we know it's not 300.
Which treaty?
The only treaty that matters?
12.
Subjective.
It's like I am only aware of the one treaty.
Okay, we thought Hera's guess was right again with your reaction there, Kev.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
12.
12.
Give me 1 second here.
Damn.
I think it's probably one for each of the lords and ladies, and then maybe whatever they were fighting against. So
No, thankfully no.
might be 13.
Hilarious.
I had to double check.
Onyx just stupids her way through all of it.
And it works. That's the scary part.
How many people there? Apple pie. That is the correct answer.
You are right.
Just say random.
1-4.
Is it 13?
No.
Is it this many? As Gurk puts out his hands, having 8 digits total being a Trog.
No.
Sure, we're not
Yeah.
playing like Price is Right here, because then
You
we
have
could at
hints?
least get.
Well, as you do
Can we
not
go on
know the
friends?
answer.
Wait.
Is it hammer time?
Give me just a second, guys. Gotta look something up real fast.
I'm literally picturing Demona putting one finger up to the fire elemental. Like, 1 second.
I mean, we had 10 minutes before this, but okay.
Is our world
we
on a
shut the-
D12? Is it a D20?
It's a how many sides did you say?
It's a D12.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was gonna.
12, but then it has multiple sections to the section.
Yeah, there's 11 sections on each of the 12 sides.
So,
It'd be one signer per side, but it's not 12.
Already said 12. Yeah, that's actually why I said 12.
Demona raises her hand and casts Tidal Wave.
Tidal wave. It evaporates.
The wave?
Yep. He's
It
like,
worked.
so you want to initiate combat?
I guess.
That was our answer.
Damn.
Good.
You could have at
Now-
least guessed.
Is it? We could just go one by one, right? He didn't say how many guesses we get.
He was.
Guess a piece.
Yeah, we were fucked.
15.
1. And now let the anti-magic drop so that we may battle on equal ground.
Fuck. Of course.
Of course.
You cast magic too?
Hmm?
You cast magic too?
I don't know, maybe. Itch, maybe.
How about you keep the anti-magic field up?
Initiative.
16 for Gurk.
Yeah, I have advantage.
14 for Onyx.
18 for Saul.
Boy,
19
that.
Oh, sorry.
Nope. I was just gonna say 19 for Demona.
Oh, okay.
10 for Cyberus.
I was gonna say, boy, that feat I took that gives me advantage on rolling initiative is really helping me right now with a whopping fucking 6.
You need to get for the next level. You need to get alert feat
Yeah.
+5 to initiative.
So
I mean, I
it
guess-
is 12.
I guess it makes sense that Tomo's like, I don't really want to go first again because I went first last time and my heart got ripped out.
Well, considering we're up against the fire elemental, that's why Demona immediately went to the front.
It was all hot under the collar.
No. Elementals just don't work right.
All right, Demona goes first.
All right, well, I'm actually going to change that. Not those.
I think fire spells are really effective against the fire elemental.
Yeah,
sounds
you
correct.
can stop that right now. I'm just getting back to my spells real quick. Aha! So, bonus action, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself. And I am going to blast that fire bastard with Cold.
Is that attack roll or save?
That is both, I think. Hang on.
No, it's a dex save.
It's a
Dex
it's a
save.
save.
Sorry, I use it a lot in my sorcery.
Yep, dex saving throw for him.
One of the fun early game twin spells.
13. 13 was his roll.
13 for the... Oh, for my... Against my attack roll?
Against your cone of cold,
save.
yes.
Yeah, there's like no spell that's a save in attack roll.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
That I'm aware of. I mean, there are retroverse spells out there.
There are spells that have an attack roll and then follow up with a save.
Usually-
like Ray of Sickness.
Usually the save is like for a condition on top of damage.
Right.
They're
Those
separated.
spells usually suck.
Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. 22.
22 cold damage?
No, 22 for the attack.
Oh, no, you don't need to roll to attack.
Just
So
roll
it's the same thing as like a breath weapon with like a dragonborn is such like that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was thinking the touch part of that one. You touch a willing creature. So sorry.
Yeah,
that was
so
Yeah.
my
it
bad.
has to touch yourself.
Okay, so does that?
0
No.
days.
All right.
He
So
with me here, it's never
he
one.
rolled a 13 for his save. So your DC, I'm pretty sure is higher than that, but I'm not 100%. But I'm confident it is, right?
my spell DC?
Just-
Yeah.
Yes, 14.
So
So-
you roll the damage, and then it takes that much damage. If it would have passed, it would have took half that.
Right. Okay. I do apologize about that. 10 cold.
All right. Soul. The two.
Hey, it's a me.
That's a me. I'm on.
I was debating on making Brother Mustachio. But he's before Test Wave 1, so I don't know.
Sorry, my thing's being a shit. And you know what? I'll cast. Sorry, my computer is just being super slow.
You cast Flag?
Pretty much that's what I'm having cast on me right now.
Is that a spell?
It's when I told Chris, hey, we need some like lag or error 404. He's working on the 404 one. I think it's going to be a creature, but we'll see.
I'll cast with stars on it.
Plus maybe a 401k spell. We get some money. But only if you invest some hit points into it or something.
No, that's only in Ravnica. That's the Ghost Chemist. But anyway.
I'll cast Swift Stars on it. I rolled to hit a.
You rolled a hit and then it cut off.
Sorry, I was doing math. 16 plus 8, so I'm 24. I think.
That does hit.
All right, and actually, I'll use my bonus action to do the charming thing.
Oh, the alluring presence. Enchanting.
Pose. No,
Yeah.
the enchanting pose.
That's what I meant.
AKA the thing that Cat hated last
What
session.
condition does this give?
Charmed. Charmed, I'm sure.
Don't bother.
It's immune to being charmed. God damn it.
Every bard ever against the elemental. No!
Yep.
But it's so hot.
Well, I rolled max damage, so that's 12.
And that's his turn. As he casts Chrome Sheen, a new Retroverse. I'm a Trog, it's fine. What? Demona breathed cold on it. It's like, who turned on the AC? My electric bill's going to be through the roof. I'm sorry. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. Holy crap. Wizard. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I think you do a reactionary like absorb it or something, right? It's big. It's weak to your type. Punch it. It's weak to your type. It's fire type and you're rock type. You got this. I believe it's contained in the armor, that's why. If it's what I think it is. Gonna see what the rock is cooking. Oh, I wish I could turn into a rock and then set myself on fire. And Onyx, yeah. Oh, I see. I see Demona doesn't need it. Fair point. Hooray! The inner planes are very weird. Yeah. It's a cone. Since we're doing Theater of the Mind, would he be able to do that? Or would she be able to do that? This is That's funny. Oh, it's my turn. It's not bad yet. Okay. You see Gurk momentarily go to like Terminator 2 and kind of like mercury puddle, and then that puddle turns into this medium-sized flea-like creature with two large antennae and a weird-looking tail on it, and it just with its grasshopper legs, with its big shiny chrome eyes, it looks up at those scimitars and it hops towards them. And that's Gurk's turn because that's my action. And it looks at the fire all adorable like because it's super cute and not scary at all. I don't. Yeah, I never touched it or anything. Just heads up. Oh, do you get multi-attack? Do you have 2 attacks? Okay. So you said like you get card. Here's your Nat 1 gift card. That's up to the universe. Because I'm never sure which of our campaigns uses it or not. Okay, I'll grab it. Okay, I guess Cerberus rules the 100? Or is it the universe that rules it? Oh, I was about to say you don't want high. Shit. Your attack is wild, and it allows your enemy, any enemies in melee range an opening, and they can use their reaction to attack you. It specifically says you. At least you didn't punch a hole into the plate of fire and bring another one out. Still the best Nat 1 I've gotten on this turn. Summoning a magma method accidentally. Meta-wise, all that does is make its movement 0. When it's restrained, you get other things. What? Oh yeah. Actually, I believe signature move, it would take the whole action instead. I think Demona has like a cell phone for her spellbook. She's like, give me a second. Give me just a second. I don't like dungeons. The service to my spellbook isn't very good down here. What wizard would run the cell phone network for spellbooks? Whatever the guy's name. Whatever the guy's name is for. Can you hear me now? It lasts up a minute to a minute, I thought. Concentration 1 minute. Yeah, and what's the duration? With concentration or without? I was about to say, if it's without, then shoot some other spells, man. Stack them, but never mind. Onyx is somehow hiding behind it while still grappling it. No, not yet. To be fair, I think that was my fault. I think I suggested it. Oh, Greg's turn, it needs a dex save. It's a really low save. It crit fails. 28 is... It hurls its weapon, and it lands 15 feet away. It sticks to the ground, and I must use the bonus action to retrieve it. Well, it also would need to be able to move, which it can't, to go 15 feet over. Gurk immediately turns that direction. It's random. It's up to you. Universe. Straight through me? Okay. regular null. I think you like flipped it prone, and then you both of you in it do like a flip in the air. It doesn't have feet, I don't think. I still like to think De-Fraggers just grab like 5 weapons at once and they just shut them. And it's like, I attacked this round. Ah! It won't be for long. Tomo's like, wait, pulls out phone. The fire elemental pulls out a phone that just hovers in front of it. It pulls out Amazon Kindle. I don't know. Okay. Explosive finish. So it's we're not using the test wave 2 version. We're using the test wave 2.5. Do. Here's what it says in test wave 2, but it's changed from this. When you take the attack option, you can choose to set yourself up for this move as part of one of your attacks this turn. You make an attack roll disadvantage on a hit. The attack deals normal damage plus 2 times your proficiency bonus in damage type you have chosen. If this attack is a critical hit, it's 4 times your proficiency bonus in damage. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma bonus before you finish a long rest. When you reach 10th level, you no longer need to make the roll at disadvantage. It probably doesn't do the proficiency stack, I assume. And use a spell. 5 feet back, move 5 feet forward. Yeah, but I'm just saying. It is a very Power Ranger thing now I think about it. That they just like they're in the middle of combat and they're like, wait, and they like run backwards and then immediately turn around and run forwards for an over the top attack. That's very Power Rangers. Ooh, nice. It's like Fury of the Small. Touch. Ooh, what damage type did you make? I knew it wouldn't be fire. I was just curious which one you would do. It's cold. Pretty cool. Unless you break concentration, you still do have dragon breath on you. Just as a heads up. Yeah. I think you and Tomo are the only ones that have really done any damage, but it's alright. I'm gonna attack him head on. Oh shit. Oh, there was our one swear on the stream. Sorry. I'm joking. I hear about that on YouTube. Your crit, can you roll me a d100? Once again, higher the number, the better. Um, Onyx would be moved with it then. I know you're not that kind of Henshin, but do you have like a move for your explosive attack? Knee to the face! It increases the damage that your attack normally did, so it's the same type. Mm-hmm. I nibble at its flame tail. 18 to hit. It takes minimum damage, give me a second. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. I rolled a d6. It's actually a more damaging bite than that. Okay. D8. Okay. 7 piercing damage. Chrome Sheen. Including the sword it chucked accidentally? You see the chrome, really long feeler antenna on Gurk's new form. We're gonna go like reach in the area where it disappeared, but since Onyx is like Hulk smashing the ground there, they like retract backwards. They flinch backwards. The camera like has Gurk facing away from the camera, like the camera's behind him, and it like zooms in dramatically, and the rust monster's head just turns around and looks at the camera, and makes like little chittering noises. I like how useful I was in that fight. Play of the game. Okay, tomorrow on this channel, if Twitch allows us, we'll be starting our Ghosts of Saltmarsh campaign. Or we'll start with the first adventure, The Sinister Secrets of Saltmarsh. It's quite a tongue twister of a name, and quite a mystery. You're fine. Nice. Oh! Oh. Oh, tomorrow's game is going to be, something. I joke, I mean, almost threw themselves into it. Mhm.